human connection can sometimes develop in surprising ways, especially in the context of digital communication. When two people communicate regularly, particularly through daily messages, the brain begins to treat that interaction as part of its routine. Over time, this rhythm can create a sense of familiarity and emotional presence, even if the individuals have never met in person. Psychologically, this process is understandable. Repeated social interaction activates several systems in the brain associated with anticipation and bonding. Dopamine plays a role in the anticipation of communication, while oxytocin is often linked to emotional closeness during shared conversation. When communication occurs consistently, these processes can create a feeling of connection simply through repetition. Another factor involved in early attachment is familiarity recognition. The human mind stores patterns from previous relationships and experiences. When a new interaction resembles something the brain has encountered before, similar communication style, similar emotional tone, the mind may interpret that pattern as comfort or compatibility. However, familiarity and compatibility are not always the same thing. Sometimes familiarity simply means the brain has recognized a pattern it already understands. In situations where communication occurs primarily through messaging, the mind may also fill in missing information. Because visual cues and direct interaction are limited, individuals often construct a mental picture of the other person based on fragments of information. This process is a normal part of human cognition. Experience like this can provide insight into how emotional responses are generated. The feelings associated with connection, anticipation, curiosity, warmth are produced by the brain's internal chemistry. Another person may trigger these responses, but the capacity to experience them exists within the individual. Recognizing this distinction can be helpful. It shifts the understanding of connection from something that is externally given to something that emerges through the interaction between perception, memory, and the nervous system. In that sense, moments of emotional curiosity or confusion can become opportunities to observe how the mind forms impressions, recognize patterns, and creates meaning from social interaction. When viewed from that perspective, experience of connection are not only about relationships with others. They can also reveal important insights into how the human mind processes familiarity, trust, and emotional attachment. And when we begin to understand how the mind creates these feelings of connection, we gain something valuable. We gain the ability to stay grounded, regardless of the situation,